Welcome to the Jameela Adams Experience podcast. It's the place to be if you're a woman over 40 who wants to feel inspired, empowered, and heard. Jameela Adams, your host, is an entrepreneur and best-selling author who will discuss how to find joy and happiness in life's challenges. So come and join the experience.
Hey there, welcome back to the Jameela Adams Experience. If you're new here, let me just say you're in for a treat. Around here, we keep it real, we keep it fun, and we keep it moving towards being our best selves. And today we're diving into something that hits home for a lot of us, especially me, and it's limiting beliefs. Those sneaky little lies we tell ourselves that keep us stuck, especially as business owners. I'll be real with you. For years, I believed that if I wasn't perfect, nobody would take me seriously. Sound familiar? Today I'm going to share how I kicked that belief to the curb and how you can too. So grab your coffee, tea, or wine, no judgment here, and let's get into it. Let's start with a question. What's the story that you've been telling yourself about why you can't succeed? Maybe it's I'm not smart enough, or I'm too old to start something new, or even nobody's going to pay me what I'm worth. These are limited beliefs. They're not facts, but they feel real because we repeated them so much. They've become a part of our internal narrative. It's like having a terrible boss in your head that's always telling you what you can't do. Who hired this guy? So here's the truth. Those beliefs are holding you back. I know because I'm dealing with it. I'm learning to expose myself and get rid of those thoughts. They're the reason you're hesitating to pitch to that big client, start a new project, or even raise your rates. As entrepreneurs, we can't afford to hold ourselves back. I know I had an episode this year, on why you should stop selling yourself short, and it's something we all need to do. So there's too much on the line for us, our families, and for people that we serve. We have a great product, we have a great service, and it's time that we let go of the negative thoughts that are holding us back. So how do we get rid of them? It's not about ignoring them or thinking positive, because we can think positive till the cows come home, but the feeling is still there. It's about rewriting the story. The first step is awareness. Write down the belief that is holding you back. For me, it was, I'm not professional enough. What's yours? You have to challenge it. Ask yourself, is this really true? Spoiler alert, it's probably not. So look for evidence that proves otherwise. For example, I've had clients tell me that they love my laid back style because it makes them feel comfortable. I don't talk over their heads, and I'm relatable to them. So much for not being professional enough, right? So we have to learn to flip the script. Turn that belief on its head. Instead of saying, I'm not professional enough, I started saying, my unique style makes me relatable and approachable. And guess what? That's a strength, not a weakness. And I'm still working on that. So here's the best way to take action. To prove a limiting belief wrong is to do the thing that it says you can't do. Are you scared to pitch that to the big client? Do it anyway. You know what? No's are okay, but it taught you to do it anyway. You're nervous about launching a new service? Hit publish. Do it anyway. Confidence isn't built by waiting until you feel ready. It's built by taking action. And building confidence as a business owner is something we all need to do. Like I said, have to tell myself and do this every day. So let's talk about confidence. It's not about being the loudest or the flashiest person in the room, because we know those people and we see them every time we go to networking events. It is what it is. It's about showing up as your authentic self. You know, I'm goofy, I'm silly, but yet I know when to reel it in. I am professional, but I always want to disarm people with a smile. So those are my quirks, and they're okay. So here's what I've learned. People don't connect with perfection. They connect with realness. As entrepreneurs, our realness is our superpower. Your clients don't want a robot. Well, I mean, unless it's Rosie the robot from, never mind. Anyway, they want someone who gets them, someone they can trust. And that's you. That's me. That's all of us. We have to put our negative, limiting beliefs aside and step into our purpose. So, let me challenge you. This week, do one thing that scares you a little bit. Maybe it's raising your rates, reaching out to a mentor, or posting something vulnerable on social media. Whatever it is, just do it. The more you step out of your comfort zone, the more confident you'll become. All right, friends, it's a wrap. Let's wrap this up like a burrito. Anyway, if this episode resonated with you, share it with a girlfriend who's going through something, or that male friend of yours who's trying to step out into his purpose. And, they may need a little push. So, play this for them. And if you had a breakthrough moment, I would love to hear about it. You know what to do. DM me on Instagram. There's going to be some really big changes for me in 2025, and I started them already, but you'll have to check them out in 2025, so you got a couple weeks. Be patient. Anyway, so drop me a comment wherever you're listening on, and I would love to hear from you. Remember, you've got what it takes to be successful, and so do I. Not despite who we are, but because of it. Keep being you, and guess what? I look forward to hearing from you. So, as always, and you know how I close out the show, don't forget, please, be inspired, be inspiring, be encouraged, be encouraging, but most of all, be you. And I'll check you out next week. Take care.